everyone, this is Anya Decotos, and we're back today. And let me just start off by saying that I find that the videos that I like, that I enjoy making the most, are the videos about things that I'm passionate about. And so today we're going to talk about health and exercise, and you're going to see Expo occasionally walk by. Um, So I want to start off by telling you a little bit more about myself. When people look at me, they mostly notice the fact that I don't have arms, as when it comes to, you know, my physical issues, let's say. So, yes, that is a problem. I was born without arms, as you all know, if you've been watching my videos. But I also have other medical problems. So I've actually had probably about 20 surgeries in my life, none related to the fact that I have no arms. Okay. Um, they were actually, when I was born, one of my legs was shorter than the other one. So my left leg, this one, was lengthened 3 times. And with that, there were complications and things that didn't go right. And um, for those who don't know, the way you lengthen bones is you put an external fixator on, and you wear that. I think my first one I wore for 9 months, and then you have to have a surgery to remove it, and so on and so on. I have decided to show you guys what surgeries I had done. So I am going to insert 3 pictures from after my surgeries of the external fixator and one other one. So if you are easily grossed out by blood and things related to that, please skip over. You do not want to see these pictures. And if you are interested in seeing what it looks like, then go ahead and keep watching. So this first picture shows the external fixator just on the outside of my femur. It had 4 pins going to the inside of my bone, and then what they do is they cut the bone between the pins and they stretch it out, creating space, and then new bone grows into it. Unfortunately, when I had this one, my knee bent, so my leg going from my knee down kind of went outwards. Um, so the next picture that you're seeing here is me with the weights and the pins, and they were trying to straighten out my leg. After this, unfortunately, they had to put in the original fixator that I had on the first time, which is what you're seeing here. It's a lot bigger, it's a lot heavier. It also has a lot more pins, and those pins go straight through the leg, through the bone. So that one was definitely not fun. I had this on 3 times, like I mentioned before. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what this whole lengthening thing is all about. I can't say I hope you enjoyed that one. I definitely did not, but I'm glad I had it done. It did help me a lot. The other 2 surgeries were for my spine, because my legs were not even, and obviously then I wasn't walking evenly. I developed scoliosis, so I had that fixed twice. So why am I saying all of this? Well, because the physical condition is very important, and I feel like our bodies were designed to work a certain way. um, Obviously, one, this world is not really designed for people without arms, and two, our bodies are not designed that way either. So when you, for example, are missing arms, you overuse other parts of your body. For example, I have a lot of neck problems, and I'm guessing that's one related to my back surgeries, but two, also because of the way I use my body. So that means because I use my feet for everything, I tend to look down a lot, which strains my back. I also use my shoulders a lot for holding things and so on. So neck issues are big in my case, at least. Uh, The other thing is obviously I use my legs a whole lot. So just a while back, I want to say a couple months ago, maybe not even, I've decided that it's time for me to take care of my body and make sure that I can use it for as long as I can and that I can feel the best that I can. Um, by the way, that's Expo chewing on his bone if you hear any noise. Um, so I guess what I'm trying to say is this, that physical strength and physical well being is very important. For example, in my case, one, it makes things easier. When your body's stronger, you have more muscle. Um, me using my legs a lot for balance. I mean, the benefits go on and on and on. So, I figure the older I get, the more important it is for me to start thinking about those things. Now, I guess one of my fears in life is that I gain weight. And let me tell you, it I've never been big, um, but I have been pregnant, as you know. And let me tell you, that was difficult. And um, I'll insert a little picture here. So having the big belly made it difficult for me to do a lot of the things. I mean, for example, eating, as I have to reach my foot to my mouth. As you saw, my belly was quite big for my size. I am short, I'm only 4'11. So that was difficult. Washing my hair, which is part of the reason why I had the short hair when I was pregnant. Um, so all of that, thinking back to how difficult it was for me to do the simple things, I just think it's so important for me to stay in physical shape, being fit, so that I can just, it's easier for me to do the daily tasks. So I have decided to join a gym finally. And what I do, I was, first of all, I was terrified because I'm like, well, what if they do exercises that I won't be able to do? And how's this all gonna work? And just all of it. I do mostly classes. I usually go 3 times a week as of right now. I've tried Zumba. There's another sort of dancing class called Shabam. And then there's a cardio strength class that I do. And yes, there are things that, for example, exercises for your arms, which obviously I can't do. But what I have done is when they do like weightlifting, for example, I just do other stuff for my legs or my abs or things like that, which is actually beneficial because obviously the other people in the class have more body parts to work on, whereas I can focus on the, two, three major ones. Um, so I spend more time on that. And so for the past excuse me, yes, I'm still coughing. um so for the past, I want to say a month or so, I've been going and exercising regularly, and I already see improvement. Now let me say also, because, and you can probably see this very well right now as from the view that I'm sitting, because of all the surgeries that I had on my left leg, it's definitely not as strong as my right leg. I mean, it's skinnier. There's a whole lot less muscle on that leg, and all of that. However, I have just seen my orthopedic doctor yesterday, and he's asked me if I do any exercises because he's noticing that I'm gaining some muscle on my thigh and my left leg. So that made me very happy. Um, Speaking of which, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this video right now, because I was supposed to be at the gym yesterday, but I had my appointment, and I also can't go tomorrow because I had a knee injection. I have really bad arthritis in my knee, and so what I've been trying is the Synvisc One injections, which is like this jelly substance that they insert into your knee to provide more lubrication, and so that the bone on bone isn't rubbing against each other as much. So I'm supposed to take it easy for the next 2 days. So I figured while my knee is healing up and everything, recuperating from the injection, I can show you guys some of the stuff that I do at home. And it's going to be mostly like an ab workout, so I won't be straining my knee too much. Um, but yes, so part of it is, just talking about how important physical health is. And also, I want to show you guys how to work out when you don't have arms, which is clearly possible. So I'm sitting on the ball, but I won't be showing you guys too many. Actually, I just want to show you guys one thing on the ball, probably. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just winging this, really. But um, people used to think that my abs must be really strong because, I do a lot of, I can't brace myself or push myself off with my arms, so I use my stomach, my abs, which is true. However, my ab muscles are not very strong, so I have to work on that. So one exercise that I used to do is on the ball. um, it's pretty much sit-ups on the ball. I don't know why I prefer those over the other ones, like laying flat on the floor. But basically, you lean back and you do sit-ups. Now, what I've learned is that with any kind of ab workout, you can do 100 of them and not even work your abs at all, because it all depends on how you focus on your ab muscles. You have to really tighten and tuck your tummy in for them to actually work. So you have to squeeze really tight first and then keep going. So I would do those. Now I won't show you all the repetitions here, but that's number one. Okay, so it's really hard to do your ab workout when your dog decides to join. Okay, I guess he changed his mind. So we are going to start off by laying down. Again, you have to tuck your tummy in, and then there's a few exercises that I do, and it's not even, I feel like sit-ups, regular sit-ups, are a little bit hard on my back and my neck, so I prefer these exercises a lot more. First one is you lift your legs up, you make sure your lower back is touching against the floor or the mat, and you squeeze your abs, bend your knees, and you do what's called a dead bug, I think. Anyways, it's like this. So I usually do about 20 of those in 3 rounds. And again, you have to always make sure your abs are nice and tight and your lower back is not lifting off the mat. That's the hard part. So that was number one. Now, exercise number 2 is similar to this one, except you keep your legs straight up and you lower them one at a time. And this one is more difficult. And as you bring your leg up, you really have to use your abs to bring it up. Because I'm telling you, you could do this and not even have your abs working at all. It's really all about focusing on your muscles. By the way, this whole workout thing, I'm really glad I cut my hair before I started doing this, because worrying about, my hair and my face and all that would just be too much. Okay, next one is, and I forget the names of them, but it's like the bicycle, you know? So again, press your lower back against the mat and you ride a bicycle. And to make this one harder, you can actually go down and then up and then down again. This one really works your abs like a lot. So that was number 3, I think. Whew, I'm already tired. And I'm not even doing the whole thing. Okay, and the next one is the flutter kicks, I think. Okay, this one is really hard. And for this one, the lower you keep your legs, the harder it's gonna be. So tighten the muscles and you do the flutter kicks. You can do this for 20 seconds at a time. Same with the bicycle. Then take a break and repeat. You can go for as long as your muscles allow you to. Always push yourself a little bit. By the way, I am clearly not an expert on this. I'm showing you what I'm doing, okay? The next one is the scissors, which is kind of the same idea except in the opposite direction. And again, the lower you go, the harder it's going to be. Whew. So the last 3 exercises are actually standing up, which I will not do too many repetitions of those because of my knee. I can't put too much weight on it and strain it too much right now. But okay, so the last 3 exercises are this: stand, tighten your abs, and the first one is lifting your legs just straight. Again, focusing on your abs as you pull your leg up. I'm really out of shape. Now, reminding you, I was just sick, so I'm still like getting back into the groove of things. I think my body's still recuperating from all of that as well. Anyways, the next one is, what is the next one? Your knees bend. So you lift them up like this, just straight. The last one is the same thing, but you do like a cross, right? So like this. Okay, so that was the ab workout. I do have to say that a lot of the exercises that I do when I go to the gym, the classes also focus a lot on balance. And what I love about the gym is that it is not your regular typical gym. It's actually a gym that is a part of a hospital. So a lot of the people that go there for health reasons, not just to look good, basically. Um, so you have a lot of people that are trying to work on their strength and balance and all of that, which is why I go there also. So it works out perfectly. Anyways, I'm going to go and finish the full set of my exercises so I don't waste a day. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you for all your support and for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye.